Which is like the district which is consuming lot of Ujala, like state wise आपके पास तो data होगा ही ना?
Generally, South consumes more.
Yeah.
Because of hygiene, because of water availability and washing habits, education. South generally is more progressive. I'm not saying that rest of the non-South is not progressive, but I'm saying that the habits, the way how it is brought in here, it's generally South consumes more. And knowledge industry is from the south. Knowledge industry, whether it's
What do you
IT,
mean?
BT, and like teachers, professors, research institutes, PSUs, anything to do with the knowledge, it's generally starts from the south. As I see that, even in Bangalore, whether it's IAC or it is BHEL or HAL or BEL, most of the the glorious PSUs all started from south, and then it has gone towards the north. So consumer goods per se, South India represents about 27% of the population, but about 40% of the business. So South is always more. Whatever sells in South, most of the time that sells in North also. Because North Indians also in the past used to believe that वो केरला से आता है अच्छा प्रोडक्ट है, वो तमिलनाडु से आता है अच्छा प्रोडक्ट है, वो कर्नाटक से आता है अच्छा प्रोडक्ट है. That's the way they have adopted in the past also. So to that extent, as of now, it could be, I would say that it is North generally now doing well because of various programs is happening in the north, but historically it's always the south market for consumer goods. So northeast is one other big market for consumer goods. Northeastern state, the 7 sister states. So again, we have 5 factories there, and we produce there and supply to all the northeastern our Indians there, and we also bring the product back here. But northeast is big market. If you see the way how consumer goods market behaves, it's south, then it is east, then northeast, and then north, and then the west.
What happens at the factory? Like, I know you are more of a distribution guy, but still we are all curious to know how a Ujala factory on a normal day is.
Oh, it's a joy to go to Ujala factory, and most of our factories are in rural India, nothing in urban India, and which is we go to a village and we set up the factory, which is wherever we get benefits. In the past, it was a fiscal benefit driven decision. So we are in Pondicherry when it was completely tax-free zone, both from sales tax and from income tax, and after some time it's for excise duty, it was a tax-free zone. And then we went to Mehboob in Andhra Pradesh, we went to Orissa, we went to West Bengal, we went to northeastern states, then we went to Himachal Pradesh, we went to Jammu, we went to Silvassa. All these things are because one, rural, the second one is fiscal benefits were available. So generally we take the plots more than what is required, maybe 5 acre, 10 acre. In Pondicherry we have more than
Minimum
35
5
acres.
to 10 acre is your standard size.
And we take that plot and we build lakh of square feet to start with, create job for about 300 people. And my chairman was very, very particular those days also, even today also, that is one from the family in that village should be working with us.
Oh, wow.
So that, and 90% of them are women. So a place like Guwahati, maybe it's up to 90%. It's women. Wherein you create a job for women, the entire salary will go home. Not necessarily when it is for men. So when you give incentive, that will go home. So if you want to make the changes in the generation next, then create a job for a mother or create a job for a daughter, the house will transform.
Wow.
House will transform. And
so how was it back in the days in the 80s and 90s to get more women to the factories? Was it tough? Was it very stereotypical? लड़कियां बाहर नहीं जा सकते हैं.
You said it right. We went to them, no? We went to their village. We went to the village. Go to them. Don't call them to the city. You go to them. So, and why is the government has brought in such kind of a policy? Is to industrialize the small villages. And they want you to go to that place. And we went there. Like we are in Tatampakkam village in Pondicherry. It is 28 kilometers away from Pondicherry. So It is called Ujala Nagar. We didn't call it the Ujala Nagar. It's they who called it the Ujala Nagar because ours was the first biggest factory there, wherein at some point in time more than 800 people are working there. So they called it as the Ujala Nagar, right? Because they know that Tetampakkam became a small Ujala Nagar there. That makes you to feel very happy. And then you need to involve the local panchayat and ask him to get the people from that village, if not the neighboring village. So the people will come. And people know where their daughters are working, people know where their wives are working, and give them some soft benefits like medical education to the children and some ambulance services. All our factories have ambulances. Not that accidents will happen in our place, no accidents in our place. But in olden days, the deliveries used to happen at home. Because of ambulance, we are able to take expecting mothers to the nearest town as quickly as possible. So all these things made you to see the real Bharat then. When you go to villages, you know the value of money, you will know value of water, you will know value of air, oxygen, everything you will know when you go to the villages. And both me and my chairman used to enjoy visiting the factories, and every year we go at least twice to every factory and meet them, talk to them. And you'll be surprised, barring one or two factories, there is no labor union also.
Oh, wow.
You don't need to have a labor union to run a great factory. You give them more than what they ask for, things will fall in place.
Amazing. No labor unions except for one or two. Wow. Now, in a day, how many Ujala bottles gets out?
It's millions. It's in millions. And now that I'm not there for the last 3 years, I don't know how many they're selling now, but it's in millions. Yeah.
Another podcast quintessential question, like, how do you break down the bottle of Ujala? Like, could you help us understand the breakup as to what's the profit margin and all of that?
Oh, all those things in a listed company we cannot disclose.
Oh, yeah.
And but it's profitable, a very highly profitable business. Yeah.
All right. What was like your toughest decision to make for you? Like
to leave Jyothy Labs.
Tell me that. Why did you leave, sir? Because 31 years and such a great association, there must have been a trigger.
In the sense, during COVID time, all of us were operating from home. And COVID time, I was also in the task force in Government of Karnataka here from FICCI as a chairman. And during that time, a lot of things went by in my mind, and uncertainty of future was very, very, it was uncertainty was what kills people, right? Like if you are certain about something, you are fine, but you are uncertain. That was haunting me. And working with the Government of Karnataka in the task force from the industry, from FICCI, I was seeing the worst what's happening during COVID time, especially the wave one. Like people have money, but they don't have oxygen. People have money, they don't have the ICU beds. People have money, there's nobody to take them to the hospital. People have money, and they're willing to give anything, but there was nobody for them to take. And mask was finding it difficult to get a mask. I mean, people used to ask me, can we get 10, can we get 20, 30? Masks were not available in the initial phase one. And your own people were avoiding to meet you because you are COVID positive, right? And no way that you could do anything, only on the phone. And travel was not possible. People are not able to come into the state or into the city. It was nightmare. All of us have gone through that. So while Jyothy Labs, we started very quickly. Within 14 days, we started sales, and we did a good job there. Our factory started working perfectly fine in 14 days' time. But what was there back of my mind is that two things were coming in my mind very clearly. That whatever the experience I've learned from Ujala University, the Jyothy University, should it go along with me to the grave, or should I pass it on to somebody else? That experience, both doing good job or not so good job, both experience. Second one is that MD's daughter Jyothy is an extraordinary brilliant brilliant, I would say, manager, brilliant leader. And that was the time all of us decided that generation next should get into the business. more actively. She was on the board for about 10 years before that, and she is an excellent marketing person. As I said, a wonderful human being, good leader. And between me and MD, we took the decision. Me and chairman, we took the decision that she should become the MD, and I'll do the handholding if it is required for 2 years, and that is from 20 to 2022. And at 2022, I should be relieved. And MD, my chairman, did ask me, "What do you do after that?" I said, whatever I've learned here, I'll apply that to the small and medium enterprises in Bangalore, in Karnataka. And if I can help few companies, I'll be grateful. I'll be grateful for the opportunity what I've learned from you. Got it from you, learned from you, and I implement that in small and medium enterprises.